And what is the benefit out of prescribing a classical medicine or prescribing in a proprietary medicine? I have seen classical medicines are prepared as per the formula given by our acharyas, which are designed many thousands of years of previously. So when such type of combinations have been made, maybe those drugs are very abundant in those time. But presently, we have certain shortages, and some drugs are kept under red list, and some are endangered species. We don't get it. So most of the companies many times go for substitution, but that substitution will not be mentioned over the leaf as it is a classical medicine. So we feel while writing the classical medicine that we feel that the formula has what it is said in the book, but the manufacturer is using what alternative things we don't know. Many times it so happens that some equally competent or more potent or less potent drug is replaced at the original. But whereas a proprietary medicine is a combination of recent days, and it is being combined by the manufacturer, and he has studied all the pros and cons while making a combination, and that's why he won't go for any substitution. Whatever been is put it in on the label, the same drug goes into the combination. So that is always a better point, that proprietary medicine is also a too good medicine when compared to classical medicine. It doesn't make any sense that the classical medicines are superior and proprietary medicines are inferior. No, no such things are there.
In a country like US and most of the European countries also, spirituality and the guru shishya principles, so they are imbibed into yoga, and also it is imbibed, and that relationship has been injected into the Ayurveda also. So they believe that if, say, Master Charaka has made his Chavanprash, what are Master Charaka's medicines are there. So he had meditated, or through his spiritual knowledge, the combination has come from him through the textbook Charaka Samhita. And regarding proprietary medicine, a commercial person manufacturing it with the intention of profit. So it's more of a devotional, or say, that kind of a problem rather than a scientific one.
See, what I feel is for a doctor or a physician or a Vaidya, who may you call it as, primary intention is to set right the health of my patient. That is my primary target. And I have to select such a drugs which is as per the knowledge which I got it through the text, as well as I have observed it and I have seen it. So such medicines are to be used in my client or my patient for my betterment as well as the betterment of my client. So in such a condition, it is better that we need to go in such a manner, and we should not have such type of something like speculations in our mind that proprietary medicines are inferior, or it is not combined by yogi, or not combined by sage, something like that. See, sage, yogi, and all these things have a emotional tag, but they are technically, if you understand that what they are doing, they were nothing but the scientists. They were thinking about the benefit of the humankind, human race. They are not going for any their benefit. That's the reason they have given all these combinations over thousands of years back for the benefit of mankind. So similarly, nowadays, if some person based on the criteria of science and based on the observations and everything, makes a combination which is almost in the line of the classical drugs are such similar type of combinations, and if it is been marketed, and while taking the permissions, they need to go for a clinical trials. So they have already tried all these things, and when the result is obtained, then only they could able to market it the thing. So it is not a right kind of understanding that proprietary medicines are not good, and only classical medicines are good. No such things are there. We need to have certain combinations in the form of classical medicines at certain times. So then we need to select classical medicines, and in certain times we need to select a proprietary medicine which is a more potent and more competent and result oriented, and we need to select that one. So we should not have that any emotional tag that I should select only those said by Charaka, I need to select only said by Acharya Shushruta. Giving all respect to Acharya Charaka, Shushruta, Vagbhata, whoever it may be, all our previous Acharyas, they are also very, with the scientific and rational mind, they developed and formulated the formulations. And similarly, the continuation of this legacy, these newer Acharyas are there, but we don't call them Acharya. Even many of the Ayurvedic Vaidyas, basically, if it is Vaidya, also we try to fix our name with the prefix with the doctor. So this is the typicalness of the influence of the Western science. So, but we don't need to understand in that sense. It is to be accepted that even proprietary medicines are also two good combinations are there.
If I am a pharmaceutical company and I do the pharmaceutical company and I am preparing Dashmula Arista, so howsoever good quality I may prepare, I have a lot of competition. There are more than say 100 companies which are manufacturing Dashmula Arista, and it's very difficult, and I have to cut my prices because many companies will be offering different offers, so and all. So if I'm a manufacturing company and with my clinical practice or my clinical research, and also if the company comes up with a unique combination which works, then the company itself will put all its effort to make it better. So in that way, quality wise, the proprietary medicines will also be as good as the classical medicines, because it is a unique thing that the company is coming up with. So Dashmula Arista is available with everyone. Chyawanprash is also available with everyone. Patola Kati Rohani Adi also available with everyone. But this proprietary medicine of mine, whether it can be Himalayas, Abana tablet, or hard care in the US and European market, various ones, Servilon, Avian. So, I mean, these proprietary medicines, the company is indulging in, investing a huge amount of money in research. They are adding their own traditional experiences and coming up. So, in the market and in the eye of a physician, and also eventually over a period of time in the eye of the general public also, the research that is being done in Ayurveda today should also have equal respect.
Definitely, that's what I said. That even when a company comes out with some combination, it is not simply a combination, a mere combination created by somebody. They also have a lot of R&D behind that. They'll select the drugs, they'll get it from the right sources and right combinations, and all these things with us. Once again, a background by the classical text support of those things, and then only they make a formulation. Then once the formulation is final, then it has to be subjected for clinical trials. Then clinical trials are gone and it is reporting, and these values and everything is good, then only we can go for marketing with that reports. So that's the reason a lot of companies, they give a lot of thrust on the proprietary medicines, because what they do it at the end of the day, that they'll create a brand. So creating a brand is not a bad idea, it's a very good one. And it has, at least he don't replace the drugs what the combinations has been placed. But in case of a proprietary medicine, for example, Dashmula Arista, if one of the drug of the Dashmula Arista is not available, then he may just skip it off and prepare Dashmula Arista without that drug, or add some substitution and do it. We don't have such type of still marker things, that for every each and drug there is some fingerprint technology that we can understand, or we can go for a HPTLC, and we are not even made mandatory for the HPTLC graph for every drug. We don't have any such monographs to be mandatory in our drug authorities, so that we can have a unique from batch to batch, from company to company, similar type of things are to be there. But many times it so happens that we select the drugs from the various geopositional areas, and definitely influence the various seasons and many more things. So definitely the quality of the combination or a yoga will not be similar throughout. So that may be changes from company to company, and in the same company from batch to batch. This is a very normal variation in any herbal industry. The second thing, the proprietary medicine, is that because it's their own child, so they will nurture more on that, take care so that it should not be damaged. If Dashmula Arista is of our company damaged, okay, no problem, because it's not going to harm anything. because in the market also, when we write Dashmula, we don't prescribe which company should be taken. Sometimes we prescribe in that fashion also, but availability of Dashmula, particular company, that chemist or a druggist should be there. If he is not there, then he will replace it, whatever it is available with this. There are a lot of issues with these type of things. So in order to overcome that, it is better if we have a very good proprietary combinations which can be taken care for our needs or required in the practice. Then definitely going for the proprietary medicine is not a bad idea.